Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I lost all those questions. Yes, Priscilla, I would be happy. But the first thing I really do is I have them make an adventure post, and I don't have them mention it works. I don't want people to know what they're doing yet. It gets people intrigued, and so make an adventure post. I'm so excited for my new adventure. Here's why I want to be at home with my babies. I can't wait to see where this takes me. Short, simple, sweet. Okay. Make sure everyone's muted. So that's kind of the adventure post, and then I have to make a before and after post, and then pull in their 4 loyal customers within the first 72 hours. Can you share the newbie post? Yeah, that's basically what I do. A before and after picture, not of some crazy belly. I usually do a hair, skin, and nails because it's more realistic. But okay, Elsa, how can I motivate my team when DTs are not working? You can't. You really just have to lead by example. And I promise you guys, like 1% will make it in this business. And that's going to either make you or break you. When I heard that number, I was like, what? Oh my gosh, that means I have to sign up 100 distributors before I find that rock star. That can either defeat you or it can challenge you. Now, I've been very blessed to beat this statistic. Our retention is very high in our business, but we take care of our team. We make sure that I don't care if they're not working or if they're not working as hard as me or if they're not good at what I'm good at. Find what they like to do and enhance that versus making them do what we do. Okay? So switching that mentality is really going to help you and understand and say, you know what? I'm going to build a leader. None of us are really born a leader. I never thought that I would become this leader. But in order to grow a successful business, I was open to, to building other leaders and creating that unity and, hopefully bending those averages. But if you're only working on and depending on 5 people to build you a multi-billion-dollar business, that's not going to happen. You can do that if you win the lottery and you get 5 rock stars right away, but most of the time you are going to have to build up that person to become a leader. You're going to have to believe in them more than they believe in themselves. You're going to have to do for them more than what they can do for themselves in the beginning. But unless they say canceled, that to me, everybody's working unless it says canceled, in my opinion. Is that right or wrong? I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but that's how I run my business. So some people will say, if you're not running an 80-hour shift, I'm not talking to you. Some people will say, if you haven't enrolled or done the steps of success in a month, I'm not talking to you. You're not working hard enough. Well, that's up to you and to each their own, not right or wrong. It is what it is. So for me, everybody's working unless it says canceled. What is the best recommendation for posting during the day when you work a full-time job? Okay, Tiffany, there's a really cool app, lots of them, that will post for you. You just have to spend about 2 hours on a Sunday, schedule your whole week's post, and they'll post for you. One is called Buffer. Okay, it's an app, download it. The other one is called Crowdfire. And again, you can schedule your post and post them. Super easy. So I built a business working full time. So until I went triple diamond. Hootsuite is another one. Okay. Hootsuite. That's a T. There's lots of different ones. Google them. But I would recommend that because it's easier for you. Now, again, does it take time? Yes, it does. But I would rather spend 2 hours on a Sunday and schedule my whole week's post than 10 or 15 minutes 6 times a day, making a post. So definitely there's apps for that. John Eric says when you schedule posts, they don't get as many views. Try it on. I had one of my triples She did this. She made her post, and she was actually able to post more often, and she got more engagement because for her schedule, she was only able to post 1 or 2 or 3 times a day. But with Hootsuite, she scheduled her post and was able to post 6 to 12 times a day, which opened up her market more. So try it on, you guys. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean it always works, and sometimes it works for them and not for you. But in my in my experience in the last 3 years of this business, you have to have it's a numbers game. If you're posting 1 to 3 posts at the same time and your network's on in between those 3 times, let me run this for you. If there's 3 times, morning, noon, and night, and that's when you're posting, but your network is on right here and right here, your posts aren't going to be seen, and your posts have about a minute and a half to reach your network. So if they're 6 minutes past the time that you posted, they're not going to see it, or the percentage is really low of them seeing it. And so the more, if you're posting, more here, and going to be able to hit your network here, and different networks. So try it on. If you have Instagram, you can share from there right to Facebook. Yeah, you guys, I do that a lot, where I can't think of a post, and so I'll scroll through my Instagram and a post from 26 weeks ago, and I'll reshare it on my Facebook, and it pulls in. I've made the same post 6 times, and finally, after the 6th time of posting it, I get loyal customers from it. So just stay consistent, and just because you post it once and nobody likes it, then it doesn't mean that nobody will ever not like it, What would you say the most important thing you have done to help you be successful? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay. The most successful thing that I've done, there's a few. One of the biggest things that I've done is attended events. It is why I 100%, it's in the top 5 reasons why I'm successful. Attending events is crucial. Most of the time, I can't even afford to attend the events, you guys. And when I say can't afford, I don't mean by money. I mean I haven't seen my kids in 6 days, and I'm about to go to an event. Or I was just in green carpet, and then I had an event in Michigan. I'm exhausted, and I go. I can't afford not to go. And this is what happened this last week. Was in August, we literally have been traveling. This is our busy time for us to grow our business, because the way that my mindset works is while everyone else is taking a break, I'm surpassing them, and I'm going to work my butt off, excuse my language, to work harder than anyone else. And I'm going to take that advantage. So we went to green carpet. We're gone for a full week. We went and saw my grandparents. Our kids did not come with us. We were gone for a full week. And then I went to this leadership retreat in Michigan. I missed my kids so bad. But that leadership retreat changed my life. And had I not gone, I won't be the person that I am today. If there's one thing you can take away from any corporate event, and it's usually not even the event, it's hanging out at Cami Dempsey's house dancing till 3 a.m. It's hanging out and talking with other leaders that get me learning something. So if I try to go into at least one event every single month, and then we're leaving on Tuesday. We've been home not 24 hours. We're leaving on Tuesday to go take our kids on a trip, and this time they're coming with us. We're driving to Yellowstone to train some distributors, and we're going to a 1 Team 1 mission in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And so, and then my kids start school, and it's hard, you guys, but I can't afford not to go to events. The second thing that I've done to make myself successful is care about people. I really, really, really care about each and every single person. And there's people that have even hurt me and done really mean things, and I still care about them. And that's taken 10 years of growth for me. The third thing that I've done to be successful is be consistent. I've never stopped working. I've never taken a week off. I've never taken a day off. I've never taken a month off. I have been consistent my entire 3 years of building my business. The fourth thing that I've done to be successful is personal development every single day. Now, there are days where I'm like, I don't want to do personal development. I don't want to listen to a freaking audiobook. I'm so over listening to audiobooks. I'm so over positive. You just want to have a crappy day. And in those days is when I want to, want to do those personal developments. So those are kind of some of the things that have been successful. Allison, for you just jumped on. I was just answering a couple questions from those who were on a little bit earlier. We'll go ahead and get started with the Facebook Hustle Call. Let me see. Allison, let me see. Let me just make sure that there was nothing else that I wanted to answer real quick. I've heard a lot of advice posting morning, noon, and night like you discussed since we met. By missing our network, do you recommend setting up a post every 2 hours, or what's your time frame? Yes, I try to do 2 hours, even sometimes every hour. So try it on, see what works for you and your network. What's up? Okay, let me see real quick. Hold on, you guys. Hold the questions. Pause. Let's see. Alyssa, how frequently should I check in with LCs to evaluate how the product's working for them? I do 3 days, 3 weeks, and then monthly. That's what I do. So try it on, see what works for you. It was talking to you till 3 a.m. on my green carpet. You guys, this is what I love. I love doing this. Okay, so Allison, if you have whatever you call it, my brain's fried, you guys. A video camera, and you want to jump on, go for Allison Chastain. Everyone else will have you leave your cameras off, so we can not clear up my screen so you guys can see what we're doing. You guys are so sweet. Alyssa, remind me and I'll tell you my top 3 favorite books. Allison, are you on?
Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear us or see us?
Yes, I can.
Stop. Okay, well, we'll mute ourselves because our kids are still not in bed.
Okay. I should have everybody else muted. So, okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead. Let me make sure that this is recording. Okay, it is. Let's go ahead and get started with the Facebook Hustle. This is something for those of you who maybe don't know me, Amber Parker, Ambassador Diamond with It Works. This is something that is mostly self-taught. A lot of things in your business are going to be through social media. I still 100% want you to still be building the business belly to belly, okay? It's important. You have to build your network and you have to see results. So make sure that you're still doing everything belly to belly, okay? So who is going to be willing and brave, okay, to let me log into your Facebook and show you the Facebook Hustle? So if you want me to log into your Facebook, go ahead and comment with your email address and your password. You're gonna have to change your password, or because you can type 2. Just type 2 Amber. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna do Amy Farthing. Is that how you say your name? You guys might not be able to see my camera too much because I want to show you guys this. So everybody can see my screen, right? Yes, hopefully. And maybe we'll do a couple if your Facebook is pretty clean, then maybe I'll do a couple for you guys. Okay. So let's go in. Okay. So this is great. Okay. So there's a few things that I want to, and you guys are gonna have to follow my arrow, things like that. Okay. The first thing I want you guys to do is to make sure that your Facebook is clear of spam. So click on home screen up here, and you're going to see all of your news feeds. Okay. The first thing we want to do, you guys, when you're doing your Facebook is I want to hit real people. Okay. I want to hit real people. I don't want ads. I don't want group pages. I don't want community yard sale sites. Get that crap off your Facebook, you guys, okay? So, thanks for being brave. Some of you are either going to like me or going to really hate me at the end of this because I'm here to help you guys, okay? So, one thing you get to know about me is I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to tell you like it is. And a successful person is totally open to coaching and feedback. So, here goes nothing, right? Okay, so Sparkle and Shine. What is this? A private group for presidential diamonds. Okay, I don't need to see this stuff in my newsfeed. So right here is a little arrow to the left, and I can click on this group. And right now the notifications are on all posts. I want to turn those off. That is not going to build my business, but I still know that I have access to this page. I'm not leaving the page. It's a presidential diamond up and above group page. I'm not leaving this page, but here's what happens, okay, with Facebook. If there's me, okay, and I'm posting, and then here's a group site, and this group site is getting 25 comments, 65 likes, and then there's mine with like 1 like, 2 comments. What do you think? And I post, who do you think is going to trump? So think of what's active, okay? So if I am, all my newsfeed is groups and likes and high comments on spam and spam and spam, my one little post is never going to be seen because it's just like, I'm trying to think of a really good analogy, but what happens is if it's, which is going to fill up first, the 65 likes or my 2 likes? It's going to push it way out, okay? So stop getting notifications to those groups. Now for my team, you better not stop getting my notifications from my team page. But if you guys are in 65 freaking team pages, get out. It's literally stopping your business. Or turn off the notifications so that way Facebook isn't like, when you're getting notifications, it's allowing Facebook to say, I'm on. The light's on. I want to be notified. I'm here to shop, right? So turn off the notifications. So that's the first thing. Okay. The second thing is, so go through all of these group pages and turn off all the notifications. That's going to clear up your feed first and foremost. Okay. Let's go back to home. Good to be good to be team community. Same thing. Okay. You can turn off the notifications so you're not getting notified. Now here's I don't know much about Amy about like who's your upline, who's not your upline, who's your downline, but you guys get the idea. Laura Balzer is in It Works. Now unless she is your upline, okay, so this is your feed. This is who you should be following on Facebook. Some are going to agree with this, some are not going to agree with this. You should be following your sponsor, your downline for 30 to 60 days. Okay, now why do I follow them 30 to 60 days? Because I want to make sure that they're being consistent and so I can coach them. Okay, and 2, maybe 3 people you would trade paychecks with. Anyone else? Unfollow them, unfriend them, and that's it. If your guys' feed is filled with It Works people, nobody is seeing your post. Okay? So that's it. I don't want you adding sidelines unless you've personally met them. I don't want you adding other people from team pages unless you've personally met them and you know them and you're friends with them. Okay? There's nothing wrong with this. You can follow people too versus adding them. So I know for me, I get a lot of friend requests. Stop adding people. You can follow them and get their notifications that are public already. So that's who you should be following. Anybody else, unfollow them. If they're a good friend of yours, even a sideline, you still need to unfollow them. Now again, oops, let me get off that one. So for Laura, she's not my sponsor. She's a great sideline. I love her personally, but I'm just gonna unfollow her. She's not gonna be notified that she got unfollowed. I still have access to her, so if I'm having a bad day and I know Laura's awesome at positive, I can search her name and I can still see her Facebook. Okay. I can immediately tell that this girl is in It Works, and unless she is my downline or a diamond leader, sorry, I meant to include that. Follow your diamond leaders also, your personally enrolled diamond leaders. Unless she's my diamond leader, unfollow. Okay, so there's a little right arrow you can click and unfollow. You can also do this from your phone. Anything else, as you are liking and scrolling through Facebook, you need to be liking and commenting on everybody's post. Okay. So hopefully that sparkle and shine, I mean, you can see that there's 10 comments and you've seen this post already 3 times in the last 12 minutes. So unfollow people. Okay, let me find a good one or we're going to be logging into someone else's Facebook. All these are groups, you guys. This is completely clogging up your feed. Okay. Okay, jam. I like jam. Like and comment on all your friends' stuff all the way down, okay? But I mean, 3 posts already I've seen from Sparkle and Shine. I'm interested to see, Amy, as you guys unfollow these people in these groups, your newsfeed will bring in new people from your friends list. Okay, you don't even have to add anybody else. They're just gonna already be, are gonna be there. Okay, this is a great post. This Common Core Math, whatever this is, from 1075 KZL 93.1 whatever, is never going to build my business. So, and the reason is because this picture has probably been shared a million times. It will be seen by anybody and everybody more than my post. Okay, so I can click right here and I can either unfollow Jan, or I can unfollow Laura, or I can just say hide this post. I don't want to see it. Okay. This is a great one. How many of us see these videos all the time, right? Are you guys, I'm like, I keep hearing these beeping. Okay, so how many of us see these videos, and this video has I don't even know if I'm reading this right, 5,954 bajillion thousand views on it. It's in my newsfeed. It's clogging up my people from seeing my post. I don't need to see this crap. It's not going to build my business, so I'm going to hide all from legendary finds, okay? So I go through this. Now, this is a personal one. Oh, there's one of my favorite books, The 10X Rule. Happy birthdays. Always comment on happy birthdays. Okay, another one, Southwest Airlines. You might fly with Southwest. They're not going to build your business. Stop following, and you can unfollow this. It's irrelevant to me. Continue. Glad you told us about this, okay? All of these things, those posts are just going to clog up your feed. This Tanner Newland, hide all from Tanner. Tanner's not in my business. Don't care. Not going to build my business. The Honest Company, not going to build my business. Okay? And this is going to literally open up your feed to more people. Okay? So you guys get the idea with that. Anything that has the buzz feed is the worst. Now, once I unfollow it once, I'll never see any more of it. Okay? So this is going to take you some time to really weed out everything. Okay? So that's the first thing that I would do. The second thing that I would do is make sure that my newsfeed isn't just green and black. Okay? Green and black, this is before and after pictures. If I was a potential, I would immediately probably stop and be like, this girl's gonna clog my feed. And I'm just giving you honest feedback. I need to see you inspire me, love me, encourage me, and make me want to come to you, okay? So this is why this post is great, okay? But talking about it works on every single post. It's just too much, okay? Way too much. People are immediately going to unfollow you, and therefore then you don't have any potentials either. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is all of these likes. Over here to the left-hand side, there's all of these likes. You need to unlike them. Yep, I said it. You need to unlike all of them. Again, because if happy, healthy, and organized is getting more views than what your feed is, you're basically, that's getting promoted before your business. Okay, so all of those things are going to come in and get trumped over your post. So any page, I don't care, stop following All It Works pages. Yep, only one you should follow is Mark, Cindy, Pam, Mike, and It Works. That's it. Not a friends, not a downlines, no fan pages. Okay, makeup pages, anything like that, unfollow them. Okay, so unlike all these, and that'll open up a huge network for you. Okay, all these apps, you can close them out. Events, you guys need to exit out of these. Okay, so that's the first thing. Another thing. Okay, next thing is we're going to go into your messages. Now this is only accessible from your computer. See this little other 7 inboxes? Most of these are spam, but sometimes you will find potentials in this other inbox. So don't forget about it. You can't view it from your phone, but I can sit here and go through and mark all as read, fine, great, right? Because like I said, most of them will be spam, but there are sometimes if you don't engage with people on Facebook and they inbox you, it will go to your other inbox, okay? So another great thing that I want to show you guys is, and save all your questions for the end, and I'll run through questions too. I'm going to run through this pretty quick so that way I can leave it open for specific questions, okay? Another thing is I'm trying to even like get to your, go to news feeds and I want to go to top stories, or I can change it to recent. So this Christine girl, it doesn't even matter. Just go to one friend. Click on any friend, okay? You're going to go to add to another list, okay? So click on your friends, okay? So go to friends. Oops. Friends. Click add to another list, okay? Add to another list. Now, darn it, okay. Add to a new list, and then you're going to click new list, right? There's a little plus sign. Now you only have to do this once, and again, you can only do it from your computer. I'm going to do potential distributors. I'm going to do potential loyal customers. I'm going to do loyal customers. And I'm going to do my team. Son of a gun. And then your computer moves too fast on you. Okay. And then my team. Okay. That's it. For a list. Okay. Now, I don't know who Christine is to you, but I'm going to mark her as a potential distributor and a potential loyal customer. Okay. Now, be clear on this. Okay. So every single person is a potential distributor and a potential loyal customer. Why? Well, because they are, and it's not our choice. If they are a potential distributor or a potential loyal customer, it's not my choice. Okay? Any single person that is not in the business is a potential distributor and a potential loyal customer. Now, what I'm about to say is not going to work until you have, again, the high numbers. So, I just added Christine to my potential distributor list and my potential loyal customer list. This helps me a lot with follow-up, okay? So, if I have 20 people in this list, is that going to do me any good? No. If I have 5 in this list, is that going to do me any good? No. Because the chances of those 5 to 20 people being online at the same time are slim to none. Now, so get these 4 lists. Now I'm going to show you what to do with them. Okay? I can go in and I can make, let me find a good post. This post. I don't want this post to be public. I'm going to target my potential loyal customers only. So that way, now, unless you are on that list, nobody can see that post. So your friends that you're like, they're sick of seeing my post, are not going to see that post. Your team's not going to see that post. Other It Works distributors are not going to see that post. So a lot of people are like, Amber, I don't really see you posting a lot of before and after pictures. That's because you guys are not on my list. Okay, you guys are on my team list. And the good thing about doing these lists, now again, do not do this. Let me make it very, very, very clear. Do not do this until you have a few hundred to 1,000 people in this list. Okay, it's the same thing for our post. We need high numbers to see things. Okay, so you need to take 6 months to a year and master this list and get people on the list before it'll be effective. So don't go and add 20 people and then expect this to work for you. It won't. But what happens is this makes sure that all my potential loyal customers see this post. Okay, and then I don't get, wow, can I share? You need to remove that. Okay, because people asking and saying, can I share this? It makes it look like it's not yours. Okay, now I usually remove it, inbox them, yeah, you can take anything that I post. But your network of potentials don't need to see that. So make sure you're watching what's being commented on your before and after pictures, because we don't want to be posting the same pictures as John Doe and Sue. You want to make sure that those are separate. So what happens is I can target this post, so it gives me the opportunity to post more. Okay, so let's go and look at this. Would be a great same. Now, Amy, I'm going to show you guys do some coaching with you guys. If this post is public, and I'm not saying that everybody is like this, but there are people who are very unethical. And I have 4 people that say, oh, I want to try this. And your potential just commented on it, okay? People go to public post to steal that potential, okay? I'm just being honest with you guys. This is a great way to protect your business. Not even in It Works, but in other marketing. People will come onto your public post. So whoever said, and again, this is just my opinion, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, it's very rare that my posts are public. If they are, it's a motivation. So that way a potential can, if a potential is looking at my page, they only see my public post. I don't want it to be It Works. I don't want them to see and be like, I'm not going to add her. So for those of you that are asking, how do I get people to accept my friend request? Check your page. If all your posts are public, it's almost like I want them to see who I am first, and then once they're friends with me, they can scroll down 2 or 3 scrolls and see that I do It Works and choose to keep it or not keep it. But I don't want people, do you want to look at somebody's profile and see that they're in Unique or a different company and you're not going to add them, right? Because you already know it. It's like the sneak attack, right? That's strategic. Yes, we need to be thoughtful, but you also have to be strategic in building a $1 billion brand, okay? So take things off public that are It Works anyways. All your motivational posts, your positivity posts, anything like that, your pictures of you and your husband can all be public. That's fine, okay? So just something else to consider, okay? The other thing is so let's go, 6 months down the road. I've got my potential loyal customer list up to, a couple thousand, and so is my potential loyal customers. I can actually scroll down here where it says friends, and let's say, I don't see my potentials. I can click on my potential loyal customer list, and it will pull up anybody and everybody that has posted. So 2 hours ago, this post wasn't in my newsfeed because I don't engage with her, okay? But now I can see every single post that she's made. And this will have all of you, for you to go and basically take your time and choose it smarter to say, I want to hit my team. You don't see their stuff in your newsfeed. You can click on my team. It'll pull up every single person on your team, and you can like and comment and engage, and there's your 10 minutes in and you're done for the day. I just made a hair, skin, and nails post. I want to make sure that it hits my target. I'm going to go to my potential loyal customer list. It's going to show me all the feed. I'm going to like, comment, engage on 3 to 5 of their things. It's going to bump up my post, my hair, skin, and nails post, or my before and after post into their feed. It's literally a way to make sure that your market is seeing your post versus just It Works distributors, okay? So this is cool, right? I can go and I can look at, I want to see people who went to my high school or my acquaintances, right? I want to engage with them for a minute. Nobody's on this list. So, I mean, you guys can see that this is not going to work if you don't have people on the list, but it does take time. If you want to go and look at everybody that's in It Works, you can like and comment and see everybody. It will pull up immediately every single person, and this is a great way to again engage with those that the posts that you want to engage with, but not fill up your feed with it. Okay, so hopefully this works. Okay, now here's a list suggestions on the right. If any of these people are, it's an easy way to add people. Now, one of the questions that I get all the time is, how do I start this list? Where do I begin? I have 5,000 friends. How do I even, get people on this list? I just start. I started with doing about 50 a night. And the best way to do that is, one, you guys need to make sure that your friends list are not showing to people also. So hide your friends list and hide all your friends list. So basically I would go to, I can tell Jenny's in, I can click right here and I can immediately unfollow. Okay, unfollow Jenny. So that's kind of where I start. All of these people, you don't have to click on their profile, okay, but you can just go down and you can unfollow them, okay? So obviously Allison, you're going to want to keep, but seriously, anybody that's not in your downline or a diamond leader or somebody you wouldn't trade paychecks with, unfollow them, okay? If they're a potential, she's a trusted, I'm going to mark her on both a potential loyal customer. And if she's a really strong potential, I'm going to get notifications. I want to be notified every time Kristen is posting on Facebook, because I want her to see that I'm the face of It Works. So she'll post and immediately I'm like and comment, like and comment, like and comment. And the more I engage with my potentials, the more the potentials are going to see my stuff. So that's something huge that you are going to want to get notifications on all your potentials. You want to be notified every time they're posting on Facebook. Okay? So I'm going to take these off because I don't know who these people are to you. But, oh, she's in It Works. So there you go. Okay, we're going to unfollow her because you don't need to see it and block it in her newsfeed. So that's the first way that I started, you can go into recently added, you can go into work, you can go into college, you can go into high school, and just start. In a year, I've been doing this now for about almost a year and a half. As you start to do this, it's just going to become habit for you. Okay. The other thing that I want to show you guys is, how do I expand and grow my network? Isn't that one of our biggest things? It's like, how do I grow and expand my network? First of all, the biggest thing is to stop adding It Works distributors. But, I try to do this. I'm going to click on my high school. That's the first place I would start, okay? Now, if you have a ton of people, I don't know who all these people are to you, so I'm not going to add any of them, but I normally would. This is a huge open network. You have 75 friends with these people, 81 friends. Now, as long as I can click on these and scroll through those friends real quick and know that none of them are in It Works, I'm going to add them. Or if I can honestly say, oh my gosh, I remember Stephanie, we went to high school together, we had English class together, then add them. If you can't say that, then don't add, okay? If I want to connect with people in Virginia, there's a huge open network, okay? Now, I can click on take that off and pull in Virginia. I can type in Las Vegas, and it'll pull up any and every friend that you might know in Las Vegas. So you can literally target and open and expand your network into endless possibilities. Play around with it, try it on. You want to connect with those from Virginia Tech. There you go. A bunch of people. You guys, it's a bottomless network. So try it on, and I add usually anywhere from 20 to 30 a night. This is not something you can do every Friday and expect it to work, because again, 1 in 20 will actually accept your friend request. If I go in and I add somebody who I only have one mutual friend with, like Kirk, Facebook is going to start putting you in jail. So make sure that you have, I like to do less than 5 friends. And if I trust these people, then I'll add them, things like that. So it just kind of opens up a new network. Okay. So From your personal, you can click on friends and then go to find friends. And that's how you can expand your network. So a lot of times when I'm traveling, if I know I'm going to Las Vegas or if I'm going to California, I will hit those markets a month in advance. So that way it gives them a month to see my post, and then I'm booked when I'm there. So just a little tip for you. Oh, there goes my camera. Okay. So let's go in. So that's a lot of Facebook hustle for you guys, to kind of see. The other thing I want to show you guys real quick is just some easy things. Let's say that, let me find a good one. Okay, we are a natural healthy viewer. I want to show fewer of that. I don't need to see these, and have them clog up my feed. This is another good cool thing. So let's say this post that I commented on, I gave it my, my 21 cents. I don't want to get the notifications anymore on this. I don't need to be notified. It's over. I can turn off the notifications, and as people comment and like and engage on it, I won't be notified. It won't clog up my feed. Okay. Let's go to another one. Okay, so this person, people keep commenting on your photo. I don't want to be notified, so I can turn off my notifications. If I want to turn it back on, I can turn it back on if it's going to let me. But I don't want to be notified every time somebody does this. So how many of us post a post and then throughout the day we're like, seriously, are people still commenting on that? So you're tagged in this post with 65 million other people. I don't need to be notified every time somebody comments on it. I've already liked and commented on it. I'm going to turn off those notifications. Okay. Let me see another one. Shine bright. I'm going to show fewer. Whoopsies. Stay the path. Show fewer. I'm looking for a good one. Same. I want to turn off those. I don't need to be notified every time somebody likes and comments in it. Okay, this one, first sale. I can just immediately turn it off. So I can get notified on things that matter and that are going to build my business. Okay, this is a perfect one. Bingo Showdown. How many of us get game requests all the time and you're like, seriously, can I just get rid of it? Turn off. I'll never be notified from Bingo Showdown again. Okay. So that's what I do a lot of times is I go through my notifications and I'm like, one, I don't need to see all this. None of this stuff is making me money. None of this is new market. A lot of this is, a picture that I don't, I only want to be notified if it's, a new person. So, I can turn back on my notifications. I can make a post, let it occur some interest, turn off the notifications, and then when I'm home at night ready to work my business, I can turn them back on. So just some tips. Let me see if there's anything else. Circle of trust. I mean, there's so many, you guys, that this is all business. And when we're on Facebook, the biggest thing and the problem that a lot of people are dealing with is they're spending hours on Facebook doing nothing. Okay? So they're on Facebook and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm working Facebook 12 hours a day. Well, you are working Facebook, but you're not working it right. And so you need to get on Facebook and connect with new people, make posts, get with potentials. Open your store for business during those hours, and you're going to work smarter, not harder. And that's when you're going to be on Facebook 10 or 15 minutes, and then you're going to be off Facebook for 4 or 5 hours. A post is going to be occurring interest, and then you get home at night. You can spend 15, 20 minutes responding and answering questions. Okay? This is a way to allow you to not just be seeing green and black all the time. That's not bringing you in revenue. It's not bringing you in retention. It's not bringing you in recognition. So shift what your market is. Like, you're not going to sign anyone up if everyone's already in It Works, right? So you have to change things. So hopefully this is all helping you guys. I mean, I could go, I think that's the basics where you want to start. But the last thing that I'll show you is for my post, I will usually make a post about This one's always a good one. And then you can go on to say must be 18, must love people, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Change all my settings to friends. Hit post. But if I really want to target, you know, those potential distributors, I'm gonna target this to just my potential distributors. Then I'm gonna go home. I'm going to scroll down to my, you know, my potential distributors. Click on more. Click on potential distributors, and I'm going to like and comment and engage with their stuff. And it will immediately take that post and bump it into their feed. So it's a lot easier to interact and make sure that you're working smarter, not harder. So that's the last thing. And you can change that back and forth. If you want to set it to your friends at first and get a lot of, you know, likes and comments and engagement, and then once people once your potentials are commenting on it, you don't want your It Works people seeing it. So then I change it to my loyal customers, or to me even. A lot of times I'll do giveaways, and so I can respond to those people. I will set it to only me, and then follow up with those people, and then nobody else can see my post. So be strategic when you're doing things and working Facebook. But is there any? Let's go through and just comment real quick with maybe some paid. Who's on? Did you get it to work? Did you put your kids away? So let's comment. What was some of your takeaways? What you're excited for? And if you guys have questions, please ask them in the little chat, and we'll try to get them for you.
Yeah, I have a question real quick, Amber.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Why did you say to take the It Works posts off public?
The biggest thing is because let's say I am with Unique, okay, and you don't even know that I'm with another multi-level company, and you have a post with 65 comments on there of potentials, and I'm a poacher, and I know Allison sets all her stuff to public. You are an easy target for me to come and steal all your potentials. If it's public,
okay,
I don't need to be your friend to see your stuff. I can literally click on those comments and add every single person. So this is why you need to be careful who you guys add, and also just set it to friends, and it just keeps your headache less, I guess.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Let me scroll through these.
Someone asked if you added all of your friends in lists.
Yes, every single person is in some kind of list. Now, here's a tip for you guys to kind of keep everything under control. When you're doing your, this is perfect. So I'm glad somebody just friend requested you. So let's say I go and I'm adding I would start with 5 to 10 people. I would not do 20 right away until your Facebook gets used to it. Go in and add 5 to 10 potential distributors, potential loyal customers. Once they accept your friend request, okay, Ariel accepted your friend request. I click on this. I immediately add her to another list. I'm going to add her to It Works Global. I'm going to immediately unfollow her. And I do this. I add everybody at night, and I put in the morning, I have all these notifications of so-and-so accepted your friend request, and then I go immediately and just put them in list. I keep control over that versus having 6, at morning I have 4 people who accept my friend request, 5 people later, 2 people tonight. It just kind of gets into that rhythm, that schedule of saying, before I go to bed, I add 5. And in the morning, I put them in my list, and that's it. Even my team, I immediately put them in my team list, and then I unfollow them right away. If they've got a diamond leader, if they've got this, and then I engage with them on my home list where they pull up automatically. So it's just getting into the schedule of putting people in list. What did you say if somebody sends you a PM after you friend and asking how they know you? That's my favorite part. Um, let's say I just added Sarah Johnson, and Sarah Johnson says, "Do I know you?" And if I can say, "Oh," if she's, it depends on how you guys are adding people. So if I went to hair school with her, I'm like, "Oh, we both just went to Aveda. I love connecting with local artists." They'll usually keep you. Let's say they're like, you only have two friends with you, and those two friends don't even really, she doesn't even know those two friends. She's not going to add you. So be smart with who you're adding and saying, are those mutual friends trustworthy and do I know them? 1 in 100 will actually inbox me and say, do I know you? And chances are, I'm like, oh, I thought you were so and so from the shoe shop, or oh, I met you today. Are you not the same person? Nope, sorry. Usually they'll even keep you as friends. Like, it's very rare that people freak out on you, and if they do, just move on. But that's usually what I say. I just say, oh, we're friends with Sarah. How do you know Sarah? And continue on the conversation. Um, that's usually what I do. Let me see. What about Instagram? Um, Same thing. Instagram now has it where you can actually get notifications when people post. So all of my potentials, I've gotten notified, and then I like and comments on their stuff as well. Because same thing, if Shred Fuel on Instagram is getting more interaction and they're paying for their advertisements, you're not going to see your potential stuff. It goes the same exact thing. So same way.
I did not know that. How do you do that? You just set it up somehow?
No, so
You get notifications?
it's new. So if you go to Instagram and it'll show you right here, you can click on this. I'm going to try and do it backwards. And then it says turn on notifications.
Oh, well,
So now
sweet.
I'll be notified every time she's on Facebook. Oh yeah, Kristen Rocher, great way. They're my suggested friends, and I'm looking to meet new friends. Perfect. But keep in mind, you guys, if all your posts are public, people are not going to add you. If they see it works all over it, they're not going to add you even before they even know who you are. But if people stalk you before they add you. And so if somebody's coming to my profile and they see that I'm a normal person, I have crazy glasses, and I like funny posts, they're going to add me before they see, oh my gosh, she's in It Works, right? So it's really going to help you guys to change your stuff. And again, go through your old post and change them back to just friends list. Let me see if there was anything else. Yeah, so no profile pics that scream It Works. No. No. No pictures of your feet or your babies as your profile picture. Your profile picture needs to be of you, and it should match or be very similar to your Instagram. Okay? This is all about being professional. And again, if I see on your profile that you're in It Works, I'm not adding you. It's just I am getting close to 5,000 friends myself, and so it's the same, you guys. People want to know people. They don't want to know a business. People aren't going to join a business. They're going to join somebody they trust and they like. So make sure that you're being you're being presentable, you're being professional, and that you're also not tagged in a bunch of junk. But if they like you, who you are, that's when they're going to join you. Same with your profile picture. Keep it minimal to screaming green and black. And also, yes, Cindy Carter, great observation. Don't have the picture be of you from 17 years ago. And then they go to meet you and they're like, is that even you? So make it up to date, and just professional. Same on Instagram. Don't have your Instagram name be something that's not you. Have everything match. So, yeah, only make those lists. No, make the list 100 to 1,000 people, but when you want to make a status that's targeted to a list, your list need to be in the hundreds to 1,000 people. before it works effectively, I guess. How do you feel about business pages? Do you want to know how I really feel? Don't do them. They're a waste of time, honestly. I've been in the business 3 years now, and I have done just fine. Again, people want to see you as a person. And Facebook changed everything to where now you have to pay, and that's not duplicatable. I don't want to pay $10,000 a month in marketing ads to hit my fan page, and I don't want my team doing that. So no, I don't do it. I have a Josh and Amber page that I post in once every 6 months. Again, I'm still hitting so much within Facebook. My market hasn't slowed down yet. I have no reason to explore something else. And I want to challenge that to you guys too. If you guys are having success on Instagram, stay there. Okay? If you guys are having success on Facebook, stay there. Be consistent with it. Don't try to do 55 things. I have a Twitter account so I can share my loyal customers links, and that's it. I don't even know how to work Twitter, but I don't need to have 55 things that I'm working on and spending 10% of my time in each of them to only get 5% back. So my go-to is Facebook, belly to belly, and Instagram in that exact order. And until that shifts and until that changes, I have no reason to do a fan page. And again, if there's somebody that's a fan page that's paying $10,000 a month, your stuff's never going to be seen. I promise you. So that's kind of my opinion on it. Groups, same thing. I'm in a couple yard sale pages. I do not get the notifications on them. I don't sit there and police patrol who's posting in them. I've built a business and a reputation now where people tag me because they know I'm the face of It Works. They know I'm consistent. So before people, I don't need to go in there and look for potentials. Stop. People that want free stuff, like, you're wasting so much time doing that. Just stay out of them, in my opinion. Do you have a group for your loyal customers, your potential loyal customers? I don't. Do I have team members who do have a groups for their loyal customers, like a group? Yes. Again, it's a lot of work, and if you're not consistent on it, your loyal customers aren't going to see it. The thing that I tell my team, if you want to do something, be committed to do it the rest of your business. And the reason why, and it's the same exact reason why I don't have scheduled phone call times with my team. I don't know that every Monday at 7 o'clock I'm not going to be busy, or I just don't. And I don't want to make that commitment and have it work for 2 or 3 months and then switch it on my team. That's the worst thing you can do in your business is say, we're so excited to do this group, and then it fades out in 2 weeks. I want to work smarter. I don't want to work harder. And the fastest way to lose trust is to stop doing something. So for me, that's the way that I do it. If my diamond leaders want to do it and somebody's like, oh, I have all the time, I think that this is great, and you are absolutely committed to that, do it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. For me, I don't do it. And that's just the way that I go. So you use your list instead of your group. Yes, I use my list instead of my groups because I can put everyone in a list. If a new product comes out, I can post that product, target it to my loyal customers already. It automatically shoots them the same thing. And then I don't have to constantly be making a post every single day or, how are you guys doing? I don't have time for that. If somebody does, then do it. But again, think about, I loved what Madra said at Green Carpet. She said, I woke up the next morning and I did what ambassadors do. And that's when she went Ruby to ambassador and overnight or whatever she did. But you have to think, this might work now as a distributor. Is it going to work when I have 20,000 people underneath me? Is this going to work when I'm working 18-hour days, in the business? And so think about things as if it already is before you think, oh, this is a great idea. So I'm part of some groups, and I've added women who have become loyals. Absolutely. Mommy groups, great groups to be in. Don't get the post. Use that as a buffet to go get your food. Use those groups to, on Fridays, I'm going to hit this mommy group and add the moms in there. By all means, yes. Do not be added to a bunch of yard sale groups that, you know, are just to go in and, you know, be smarter. But yes, mommy groups are great to pull potentials, to expand your network, you know. Can you explain how you do the I have an open slots between 2 to 3 forgot many facials? Oh, for the exfoliating peels. It's the same thing. I want to book my calendar. So this is something that I do. My auto ship actually just came in. And my challenge to you guys is to order 1 box of facials. Okay. This is how I FAC. I don't know how to spell tonight. Don't judge me. And 1 bottle of exfoliating peel. Exfoliating peel. You guys get it, okay? And so my 1 box, which is 4 wraps, I'm going to sell those for $25 each, okay, and make my $100 back. My exfoliating peel, I can usually grab between 15 to 25 uses out of it, in which I'm going to tell and make a status that says, post a before and after picture, post a picture of the exfoliating peel. I'm expanding my portfolio. Okay, so it's always about your portfolio. I'm looking for the first 3 to 5, choose a number, doesn't matter, people to comment, get a free sample of the exfoliating peel. You can at that point say, must live within an hour, must be between this age and this age. Use those different targets to change the post. Must comment before 4 o'clock. Choosing winners at 8 p.m. Things like that. And what this is going to do is I book my appointments. It's a 5-minute facial product. And so I can book these appointments, and I drive anywhere from a half hour to an hour. I book the appointments. Hey, Sarah, I saw your comment. I have 2 more openings left. I'm so glad you commented quick. I have Thursday, Friday, or Saturday before noon. Which works best for you? I do not ask when works for you. Mm-mm. You are the boss. You are the CEO. You tell them when you're ready to go. Okay. So I have between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Which works best for you? Neither of those times. Okay. Well, I have 2 to 3. Does that work for you on this day? Yeah. You know what? I can make that work. Perfect. I've booked the appointment. I've confirmed. And then at that point, I say, oh, I wanted to tell you, if you bring 4 friends, 5 friends, you choose the number, you guys. If you bring 4 or 5 friends that also try it for free, then you get a free facial wrap. You get a free sample of greens. You get whatever you have. Okay, don't go out and buy a bunch of product. You get that if they come with you and try this for free. So now what I've done is I've taken my my 1 client, and I've now multiplied this between 3 to 5 people for a 5-minute appointment. I'm now in front of 5 people versus 1, and chances are usually they don't bring 3 to 5 people. Okay, so they usually don't get the free sample of whatever. But in that 5 minutes, I can talk to them about being a loyal customer. I can talk to them about, you know, being a potential distributor, and bring your wraps with you because they usually will want to buy one. And at that point, you can say they're normally $35, but because you did the free sample, they're actually only $25. They think they're getting a screaming deal, right? And you usually will sign up 1 or 2 loyal customers. So it's just a way to you guys we have so many good products that aren't promoted enough. And so this is a great way for you to get out there, book your appointments. That gives you retention in your business, recognition in your business, and revenue. So that's something that I will usually do. Every single auto ship, I do facial wraps and exfoliating peel. What's nice about the peel is that it's $36. And to get and bring in 4 to 5 customers between those 15 to 25 uses is worth it, in my opinion. So that's kind of what I do. Get creative with it, and, you know, do it whatever you wish.
Okay, I have a question.
What's up?
Um, whenever you're going through and like unfriending or whatever, do you keep all your downline? Because I would feel terrible unfriending any of my downline. Not
Absolutely.
that I'd want to anyway, but
Well, and that's
absolutely, yeah. Mhm.
my knees. My downline actually comes first before sidelines.
Yeah.
And that's why I also tell my team from my team page to add me. And I put them in that list immediately and I unfollow them. That way, if I'm like, who is this person? I know for me, because I've been so consistent on this, I can pull them, should be on my distributor list, and then I'm not unfriending them. So
Perfect.
you could make a status and say, make a post in your team page and say, go like my status if you are on my team. And then make a public status that says, if you are on my team, comment below with your goal. And then you're going to know all these people are in, put them in the list like that. So that's an easy way to target and figure out who's, on your team or not as well.
Plus, I want to know their goals anyway.
Yeah, right? Like it's nice to know. Okay.
Exactly.
Awesome, Julia. So what are some popular groups to join for potentials and LCs? I usually only do mommy groups. If you're a hairstylist, you can join hairstylist groups, massage therapy groups, local groups. But other than that, doing the finding friends list is way better than being added to groups. The other thing that I want to share with you guys, if you guys are tagging people, set those posts to public. Because chances are, like if you guys tag me and I'm not friends with you, I can't see that unless it's public because I'm not your friend. So as you guys are all making your statuses tonight, tag me and make them public. But what other questions do we have? Let me see if I missed anything. Anything else? How did you learn all of this? A lot of trial and error, you guys. Like, I'm constantly, I don't know if you guys were on when I was sharing, like, somebody asked what are some top things that made me successful? I'm always a student. Just because you're a leader doesn't mean you can't forget to learn. And so I study and I study and I study. Part of my business is learning. And so instead of just liking and commenting on things, I'm learning. I'm learning about Instagram. I'm learning about Facebook. I'm learning about how to expand my network. I'm studying 2 books a day on audiobook. I do one for personal development and one for system sales and marketing. And so studying these things is important to grow your business and grow who you are. As much as you're growing as much as your paycheck's going to grow. So for those of you who maybe been stagnant for a little while and you're thinking, I've been stuck at diamond for this long, you aren't learning enough. And I'm just going to tell it like it is. You need to grow more. I was stuck at triple for a year. It's because I wasn't ready for presidential. I wasn't ready for what it took. And so if you're Ruby and you're like, I'm not getting to diamond, you better up the ante 10 times and start learning a little bit more, whether that's not maybe in the business. You're like, I know the business. I get the business, okay? But how do you be a leader? John Maxwell, how successful people lead, how successful people grow. The 10X rule, Zig Ziglar, greatest salesman in the world, learning how to close sales, how to be a salesman. Everybody's a salesman. If you're a mom, you're selling your kids. Like, everybody's a salesperson. So studying and studying and studying is crucial in this business. So, right.
I have a bunch of other questions. Sorry, go ahead.
No, my computer hopefully doesn't freeze on us.
Oh, well, if you can hear me, I can read you stuff. But someone just texted me one because she wasn't able to like write it or something. But she was wondering if you move people around on your lists, like if you have a potential loyal customer who becomes a loyal customer, do you move them? Same for distributors and potential distributors?
Absolutely. If they're on my potential distributor and potential loyal customer list, and I've talked to them about the business, I'll take them off my loyal customer list. And I just put them on my distributor list. If they are on those 2 lists and they become a distributor, I change it to my team, take them off those other 2 lists. And it's like basically having 100 lists, but on your computer. So, computer is freaking out on me. What are your favorite personal development books? I have lots. But let me just go through one of my newest ones from this weekend. It's called Give and Take by Adam Grant. The 10X Rule. Let me see if there's. You are a badass. You are indispensable. Loving what is. The 4-Hour Work Week. GoPro. The Big Leap. How successful people grow. How they lead. How to Win Friends and Influence People is a really good one. God Wants You to Be Rich.
Hey, will you send me that list?
Yeah, I'll screenshot.
Will you just send me the list? And
I'll screenshot them.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Into your inbox and then just post them in your.
Perfect, thanks.
Yep, but there's lots, and if you guys have the app Audible, I always pronounce it wrong.
Audible.
Yeah, it's $10 a month, but you get a new book every month. So again, it's those investments that you might think I can't afford it, but well, you can't afford not to. Leaders Eat Last is another really good one. So yeah, I'll shoot those to your inbox.
Thanks.
Computer screen is literally freaking out. It's kind of scary. Okay. Yes.
I just too low. Thanks.
You what?
You signed 2 loyal customers during this training. It's so great. I think you were good luck.
You guys, this is another thing that if you pay the price and you do the work, you're gonna see this consistency is gonna pay off. And so, but it's the same thing. If I attend events, I sign up people. If I don't go, I don't sign up people. If I blitz, I sign up people. If I'm not doing what's required, doing the minimum, I'll never get the maximum. So, awesome. Anything else?
I like that.
Let me look real quick.
Not doing the minimum. You can't get the maximum.
You'll never
get the maximum.
Yeah.
You'll never get the maximum. I like that, girl. You so smart.
Stop. Yes, I said get rid of all your liked pages. So everything that you have that's, if you like John Doe, if you like country music, delete all those. I've already talked about this, but how do I figure out who needs to go into what list? That's up to you. Your potentials need to be in both potential distributor and potential loyal customer. It Works needs to go into It Works. Your team needs to go into your team, and that's it. I don't know if the recording will be available immediately. It's a large recording, so they're hard to convert and ship out. But you have awesome team members that will go onto Allison's page and comment with their biggest takeaways and explain what their takeaways were. So you guys are all open to do that, right?
Yeah, we'll do that.
There was one other one. Why delete something?
The like pages.
Erica, that's because they're paid promotions and your posts aren't, so they're not getting seen. That's basically.
It clogs your feed. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome, you guys.
Yes, so the recording will be available, right? Like right after we finish this?
It should be. It's hard to convert, and so if Josh can get it converted, I don't know how to do none of that, then it should be, but it's hard. Okay. Hopefully I can have him just ship it.
Can you just send me that too whenever you get it converted?
Yeah, I'll be sure to ship it out. But the other thing, you guys, that I'm going to challenge you to do, I don't enjoy recording.
I had one more question for you. Now I can't think of I forgot what it was. Oh,
Like,
yes. On the lists,
uh-huh.
um, you know how you said you just have like your potential distributor, potential low customer, my team, it works, and that's it? So that means like all of your high school friends and college friends, they're not in a high school and college list, they're in a potential list.
Right. Well, and Facebook will do what's called smart list. So Facebook, based on what their information is in their profile, will Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Um, okay. So, but if Facebook, based on what they have and they put in their profile, I went to Harvard, I live in Spanish Fork, that will automatically put into a smart feed, into a smart list. But I still add them to
Right.
one of those lists. Yes. But I was saying I don't enjoy recording my trainings because I'm going to tell it like it is. People get lazy. The best way for you to retain information is to teach it. And so, for those of you that are on
Yeah.
here, you might only have one or two people on your team. Teach this to your team. Don't, you guys, take credit. By all means, take credit for this. I don't want you guys to throw, oh my gosh, Amber's the best. You own this. Okay? So, take what you learned today and teach your team as if you came up with it. Okay? Um, because you want to be the CEA of your business. You don't want your team going to all these other leaders. Like, same thing I tell my team when they send out a potential video. Why are you sending Cami Dempsey's? I love Cami. Why are you sending her video out to all your potentials? They're going to go to Cami. People want to know you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to come to you. So step out of your comfort zone and do your own trainings. These are great to come to, but again, you're not going to retain this information unless you go and teach it. So that's my challenge to you guys. And open it up to sidelines. Open it up to this one. We're going to do a recap training and you teach it. So I don't enjoy recording my trainings. Most of them I don't. Snooze you lose kind of deal. You want to be on. But this is recorded. Hopefully we can get it shipped out soon. And then hopefully it was worth it for you guys to sit here with us. And I'm happy to be here for you guys. Allison was there for me when nobody else was, and I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for her. So it's the least I can do to pay it back, and I'm so grateful for you. And you're next. But
So stop it right now. You're making me cry. But I love you, and you're not there because of me. You're there because of you, because you rock it out. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for taking your time out for my team.
you're welcome. It's my pleasure, you guys. But I freaking love you, dude. And seriously, if I can help you guys help
Love you
somebody
too.
else, then that's my job. My job's done. But you guys, what I ask that you guys do is just go on to Facebook, do a shout out to me and Allison, tag us in it. And again, this is going to create retention in your business. And you saying, oh my gosh, everyone's going to be so upset that they missed this, and they'll never miss another one. So, but if you aren't, this goes back to how do I get my team excited? This is how you share your excitement on Facebook. Um, Allison, can I tag you if I'm not friends with you? Yes, you can. You have to make it public. Um, but just wanted to say thanks for my team for hanging on. We did a little bit before this, but you guys, it's my pleasure. I'm happy. I'm thankful that I got to spend time with you guys. I'm gonna go eat some wings and potatoes that my husband made for dinner. So, um,
That's awesome.
anything else, you guys? I love you. Thank you, Allison, for doing this. Thank you for the team,
Thank you.
your time. Love you guys.
Well, Josh, he can eat first, but then he needs to make sure he gets the recording for me. Okay, thanks.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you, girl.
You're
Enjoy your
welcome,
dinner.
guys.
Okay.